Hey guys, it's Sheila again. Good morning. It's 20 past 7. Oh dear. And yeah, I've had a pretty good morning. I was quite happy with myself. I woke up at 5:30, or I got out of bed just before 5:30 a.m. and I got on the treadmill and did a 30-minute walk. I usually don't like the treadmill. I like to go outside, but it's freezing cold and it's dark. So I just don't fancy walking in the dark. I live in a fairly safe neighborhood, or it's reputable, but I just don't. Yeah, I'm not going to take any chances walking in the dark. I've come home a few times in the dark and it just freaks me out. So yeah, so I'd rather, if I do want to do an extra early morning walk during winter, I think I'll just go on my parents' treadmill. I did try to record a video on it, but it was just too shaky and it just looked really bad. Another thing I tried doing on the treadmill was reading. So I got a couple of books and I flicked a few pages while I was brisk walking. That was distracting too. It was too shaky as well because I was moving, so that didn't work. So anyway, something amazing happened yesterday. My day did not go according to plan. I was just going to stay home, clean, relax, draw a bit more. But what I did as soon as or shortly after I filmed my last video, was I got in touch with, actually, a few days ago, I got in touch with one of the staff at a co-working space in Sydney called Fishburners, and I emailed and asked, oh look, I'm looking to work in a startup. These are my skills. I do a bit of graphics, but mostly I'm an artist and illustrator. But look, I manage 2 of my own websites and the social media accounts for that. I'm pretty, and I'm a people person. I could probably do like content management or something like that. So she got back to me and said, I'll add you to our Google Plus group and you can post there. Good luck. So that's what I did yesterday morning. And immediately I got 2 responses from 2 founders. And one of them was a bit desperate for help. So he said he's a solo founder, and he just needs help managing content on social media, blogging, that sort of thing for his startup. And he just secured a bit of investment for another project. So he really, really needs someone to help him with that. So that was really cool to get in touch with him and chat for a bit. He's got an accent. It's Scottish or something. And then it was a bit noisy in the background because, he was still at Fishburners while he spoke to me. So I had such a hard time hearing him. So hopefully we can schedule a video chat once I sort of read up and look at all the videos about his startup. It sounds really, really interesting. And the other guy I got in touch with invited me to go to another, to a co-working space, which is actually an accelerator. It's called Muru D, and it's backed by Telstra. I've never heard of it before. And this guy, his startup was actually one of the ones that had a 40K investment from Telstra, just for a share of the business. And what they do is they put you through this 6-month program. They have like in-house investors and angels, and an in-house entrepreneur who mentors everybody. So yeah, it was really cool. It's far away from where I live. It's in Paddington in Sydney, which is a nice area. So I had to drive all the way over there to meet him. I thought, you know what, this is going to be worth it, so I'm just going to go. So so I got over there. Traffic was okay getting there. I did get a bit lost. But yeah, it was really interesting. And I met this guy, and he just had this vibe. He was just so excited about what he was working on. His startup is really, really interesting, especially for a visual person like me. Yeah, so he is looking for people who, you know, are really motivated and get stuff done. So yeah, we just chatted. I told him a bit about my story. And yeah, he told me a bit about his story and, you know, what they're working on at the moment. Yeah, and I told him, look, I could get a job, just, you know, like from the world that I come from, right? Just normal companies. But I just want to be around entrepreneurs and I want to be around creative people. That's why I decided to just, you know, to put that post up on Fish Burners. I want to work with people like you. I only want to work with people I like. And he goes, I couldn't agree more. We're very, like, we choose the people we love, our clients, you know, our investors, the people we work with, you know, the people on our team are just really excited to be there and they love us and we love them. So I totally agree with you. And I'm like, yeah, man, you know, that's the way it is. So, yeah, we're going to stay in touch. It was really cool. I got to watch a panel of investors, because on a Friday afternoon, it's kind of like it's like a networking thing and the investors, are up for a Q&A. To be honest, I kind of fell asleep. I was just so tired that afternoon. I drank a cider and I probably shouldn't have because it was my last day on antibiotics. I've just had this horrible cough for weeks. And I probably shouldn't have drank it. It made me really dizzy. But anyway, yeah, a lot of stuff went over my head. I don't really understand how the whole investment capital angel thing works yet. But it was just interesting to be there and to be around that. And I met some really cool people working on really cool stuff. There's one guy who founded a company who builds like custom sports gear, starting with surfboards. And he says that they collaborate with artists. And I'm like, hey, I'm an artist. So we exchange details. So yeah, it was really, really cool to go to that place. Yeah, so yeah, I think that's the main thing I wanted to share with you. Also, last night, I finally booked my trip to Cancun, Mexico. So I'll be heading to the Foundation Live event, first week of June, and I'm so excited. I booked my flights and I just feel so, I did not know that I would make it there. I had been visualizing it for a while, and then I figured, you know what, I'm not going to go. So I made that conscious decision. But I feel like my subconscious has caught up with me and it has decided that I still really want to go. So yeah, I managed to get some funding for my plane ticket there. And I mean, you know, it's a bit of debt, but I feel like, okay, it's a cost of a plane ticket to go meet someone like Ty Lopez. So Ty, I'll meet you soon. And yeah, a few of the other awesome entrepreneurs who will be there, and I'll get to be with my people again. I can't wait to see all the people from the foundation. It's going to be quite a reunion and it's going to be so much fun. I'll be working with a couple of the guys who I worked with last year, so I'm just so excited, and the place is just beautiful. I just want to be there. Beautiful white sand beaches. It's like a 5-star resort as well, and I'm going to be eating a lot of food. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I will definitely be documenting that, yeah, when I'm there every day. So that's the most exciting thing that's coming up for me at the moment. So yeah, I just feel like once you define exactly what you want, all these opportunities just start happening. And you know, I made up my mind. Look, I'm not just going to work for anyone. I want to work for either an entrepreneur or an innovative startup, where I can learn a lot and be around really passionate, creative people. So I'm really like determined to be surrounded by that if I am to make money while I build my art thing, while I figure that stuff out. I may as well work for people I want to be around. So yeah, things are starting to happen, and I'm becoming really positive for the first time. And well, it goes like this, you know, but I feel like I've ramped it up in positivity. So okay, this video has gone on too long, but yeah, thanks for listening and watching, and I hope you have a great day wherever you are in the world. Thanks, bye.